Hi friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel called Healing, Hope, Joy. Before I begin, I'd just like to say a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for your love and your light and your truth. I pray that you'll be with us now, be with me as I present this message, that you'll give me wisdom, and that you will be with all those who watch and listen. Give them a special blessing, I pray. I thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Now, friends, before I begin, I'd just like to ask you a simple yet very important and urgent question. What do you think is the main cause of the spread of disease and also sickness? What do you think also is the main cause of the spread of germs? Well, the answer may surprise you. It's simply, ready? Not washing your hands or failing to wash your hands properly. That's it. Believe it or not, very simple. Many people, as they go about their daily routine, they're so busy, they may forget innocently to wash their hands or not wash them properly. And in light of today's world that we're living in, as far as COVID and all the things that are going around and the germs that are spreading, it's very important to practice a simple technique such as washing your hands. It could be potentially life-saving. It could prevent you from spreading germs, from catching germs yourself, or from getting sick or getting some kind of disease. So you want to be very careful and go ahead and practice daily hand washing. And I just want to say also, in the light of COVID, just assume that everything that you touch is contaminated and just play it safe. You can never be too safe. Always wash your hands frequently throughout the day and carry a small bottle of hand sanitizer with you, around with you, and use it frequently if you're not able to wash your hands. If you're not wearing a mask, then please avoid crowds and just be careful so as not to catch germs and spread it also. Be considerate of others and just be mindful of you yourself getting sick, catching germs and getting sick. All right, now for the purpose of this video, we're going to be assuming, I'm going to be doing demonstrating to you the proper hand washing technique, and we're going to be assuming that this table in front of me is the sink area, and I'm going to be focusing mainly on washing your hands in a public restroom, but you can apply this anywhere in the home, anywhere at all. All right, so asking you to please excuse me for this video. I'm going to be focusing the camera away from my face onto my arms and my hands throughout this demonstration. Thank you. All right, now let's begin. Now let's assume that you've already used the toilet and you're approaching the sink. You want to be always careful, not, especially in a public restroom, not to touch the sink area with your hands at all, not the outside of the sink or inside the sink, and also not to rub your clothing against the sink. Always assume that everything and anything is contaminated, especially in public areas. And this is where most of the germs are spread, in public areas. Now, you've approached the sink, and like I said, you want to stand a little away from the sink so as not to contaminate your clothing. Okay. Then first thing you want to do, and always remember that I want to stress this, is you bend over the sink and make sure you keep your arms and your hands down. And I'll explain this in a little while. Keep your arms and your hands down throughout the entire hand washing process. And the entire hand washing process should take about 20 seconds. Or what you can do is sing the Happy Birthday to You song twice. And that should just about cover the 20 seconds, more or less. All right, so first thing we want to do is grab the handle of the faucet and turn the faucet on. What you can do is use the back. You're going to be washing your hands anyway, so you can use the back of your hand or your back of your wrist area, or you can use, if you want to play it really safe, you can use a paper towel, a clean paper towel, and go ahead and grip that handle to the faucet and turn the water on. Okay, and then you can use the same paper towel to get soap from the soap dispenser nearby. All right, and then you just throw that away because it's already contaminated. Okay, so while the water is running, and you can even adjust the water to warm to just make it more effective, the hand washing process more effective. And so you want to mingle some of that water with the soap in your hand and go ahead and work up a lather. All right, and then you want to start, once your hands get soapy, you want to start at the wrist area for each hand and work your way down, back of the hand, back of the fingers, both hand, wrist area, start at the wrist area, back of your hand, back of your fingers, get in between the fingers, interlock your fingers, get in between the fingers, do underneath your nails, the sides of your nails. Okay, you get the general idea. Bunch your fingers together for each hand and rub the tips of your fingers of each hand into the palm of the other hand. You can apply some friction. Rub the tips of the fingers of each hand in the palm of the other hand and apply some friction. And then the next step is rubbing your palms together. Okay, and for this step, you're going to apply even more friction. Okay, and friction, believe it or not, is the main way to eliminate germs during the hand washing process. This is even more so effective than just soap and water. Soap and water is good, but you want to make the hand washing process even more effective by applying friction as you rub your palms together. All right, so you want to start at your wrist. I'm just going through the process again. Start at your wrist area when you're washing your hands. Down the back of your hands, back of your fingers. All right, rub them briskly. Okay, interlock your fingers to get in between your fingers, underneath your nails, the sides of your nails. Okay. Okay, bunch your fingers together of each hand and rub the tips of your fingers of one hand into the palm of the other hand. You can apply some friction. Do the same with the other set of fingers on the other hand. And then apply even more friction. Rub your palms together. So this is the main way to eliminate germs during the hand washing process. Okay. Okay, you can do it quickly. Okay, I'm just going through the steps underneath your nails several times or a few times to let you just get the whole gist of the whole idea of what I'm doing. Okay, so you're done. 20 seconds, or you can sing Happy Birthday to You twice. And that should more or less cover the 20 seconds. All right, so we're done now. So remember, always keep, during the hand washing process, keep your hands over the sink, and your arms should be, well, you can't really hang your arms and your hands down completely while you're soaping up and washing, but especially when you're done, okay? Always keep your hands down over the sink so the water can drip into the sink. You don't want them dripping on your clothes, or also you don't want to do this, because what's going to happen is you still have some germs, a little bit of germs mingled with that dripping water. So it's all of that is going to just drip down or run up your arms and then soil your arms. So keep your hands, while your hands are wet after washing them, keep them over the sink and down. All right. Now, what are you going to do? You're ready to dry your hands now. You have to dry your hands. Are you going to turn up, use your bare hands? Your hands are basically clean. Are you going to use your hand, or one of your clean hands to go ahead and turn that faucet off, or grip that handle to the faucet to turn it off? No, because that faucet handle is soil. Okay, many people have touched that faucet handle before you with dirty hands, so you don't want to go ahead and touch the faucet handle with your clean bare hands. That's something you don't do. all right, because you're going to soil your hand all over again and end up having to, and then you're going to walk to the door and grip the handle to the door with your soiled hands, and it's going to contaminate the door even further. It's already contaminated the door handle. All right, so what you want to do is reach over before you turn off the faucet. You're going to reach over and grab a clean paper towel. You're going to wipe your hands with it. Make sure you wipe your hands properly. All right, so you're done with that paper towel, and I know some people, they go ahead and use the same paper towel that they've wiped their hands with to turn the faucet off. But think about it, the paper towel is now wet and it's torn from all that wetness. All right, it's not as thick as it was when you first grabbed it. So it's not going to be an effective means of preventing germs. Okay, so you want to go ahead and throw that wet, torn paper towel away. Throw it in the garbage can. Okay, and you want to use a clean paper towel. You want to use a clean paper towel to turn that faucet off, to grip the faucet handle, which is contaminated, and turn the faucet off. All right, and that will prevent you from, that's the most effective way to do it, to prevent you from soiling your hands all over again. All right, and that's basically it. But you're not done yet. You're not done yet. All right, so you want to throw this away. You've just touched the soil handle of the faucet. You want to throw this paper towel away. All right, and you want to get a fresh one, because this is what has to happen. You have to leave the restroom, right? You have to leave the restroom, and that's your next hurdle. How to leave the restroom and get out the door without soiling your hands. Okay, or soiling one of your hands. You're going to use one hand to grip the handle, right? So you don't want to do that with your bare hand. Okay, you've just washed your hands. So you're going to take take another fresh, clean paper towel, and you're going to use it to grip the bar of the bar handle of the door, okay, to the restroom, to open it so you can leave. If it's a lever, then you grip it and push it down with the paper towel and open it. All right, and that's basically it. And then, of course, you want to throw that paper towel away. Now, if especially nowadays, you got restrooms with no paper towel, they're using the blow dryer, right? That sends out heat. Okay, it pushes the heat out, and then the heat, it has a sensor, and you put your hands next to it, and the heat comes out automatically. All right, so in that case, you want to be more creative, right? So what you're going to do, there are no paper towels because they're using a blow dryer that heats up your hands and dries it, right? So what you're going to do is, before you you want to wash your hands, you're going to turn the faucet on with just touch the handle with the back of your hand or the back of your wrist. Okay, there's no paper towels. And turn it on, and you wash your hands. And when you're done, during that process, I should say, what you can do is to kind of to disinfect the handle, the faucet. It's not the most effective way, but anything works, right? Anything works. What you can do is go ahead and just mingle some soap, sip some soap water, mingle some soap with the water, excuse me, and pour it onto the lever of the faucet. Okay, and that will help to disinfect it a little. And then you can use before you turn it off, and then you can use the back of your hand or the back of your wrist area to go ahead and turn the faucet off after you've washed your hands, assuming there's no paper towel and you're using a heating device to dry your hands. All right, so you're done now. So you just walk over to the heater, the blow dryer, and you dry your hands, heat up your hands, and dry your hands that way, right? And afterwards, you're gonna walk over after you've done using that hot air to dry your hands, you're gonna walk over to the restroom area. You have to get out the restroom, right? In order to do that, you have to grip the handle. So you can what you can do is use your finger and just grip the uppermost part, the uppermost top of the bar if it's a bar handle, and open that door. Hardly anyone touches that part. Usually they'll grip the middle, right? But they don't touch the uppermost part. So you use the uppermost part of the bar, okay, handle, and you just put your finger around that, and you open the door with that, and then use your foot, okay, to use a foot to pry the door open even further. And that's basically it. If it's a lever that you have to push down and pull out, just grip the outermost part, okay. Try to use the back of your hand if you can, or maybe an elbow. Just be creative. I know it's not easy. Don't worry about people watching you. We're talking about your health, okay. Don't worry about what other people think. Just go ahead and do what you have to do, all right, to protect yourself. All right, so just do the best you can. If you have to grip the handle a little with your hand, then, or your fingers, just remember, always have some hand sanitizer handy with you, if it's even a little bottle, and then you can use that and just rub that in your hands and disinfect your hands further as you leave the restroom area. All right, and that's basically it. It's very simple. I know it's a lot of steps, but you know it will save lives potentially, keep you from getting sick and from spreading germs. All right, so I just want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. If you are truly blessed by this video, I'm asking you to go ahead and support my ministry by subscribing for me. Just click on the free subscription button and subscribe. And please share this video with others so that they too can be blessed. Thank you for watching. And remember, Jesus is coming back very soon. We're living in some serious times, people. Jesus is coming back very soon. Always keep that in mind. So, in light of COVID, please, I can't stress this enough. Please protect yourself and protect others. Keep from spreading that germs. Keep from getting it yourself. And just be of good courage. God bless. Let's get ready. Let's be ready, and let's stay ready by God's grace. Thank you.